What's up, guys? Your boy Trent 2K13. I'm here to give you guys another wrestling news wrap up for April 21st, 2015. First off, we'll talk about WWE give update on Daniel Bryan status for Sunday WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Daniel Bryan versus Bad News Barrett for the Intercontinental title at this Sunday WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view is still up in the air as far as the possibility of the match actually taking place due to Bryan conditioning. This is coming from eWrestlingNews.com. I got another Daniel Bryan update for you guys. Will Daniel Bryan be at tonight's WWE SmackDown TV taping? For those who are wondering, Daniel Bryan was not backstage on Monday night at Raw and is expected not to be at tonight's SmackDown TV taping. His match with Bad News Barrett is still up in the air at this Sunday Extreme Rules pay-per-view. WWE is in Providence, Rhode Island at the Dunkin' Donuts Center for tonight's main event and SmackDown TV taping. And this comes from eWrestlingNews.com. Drew Galloway on wanting to be World Heavyweight Champion, the Rising Group, and more. TNA star Drew Galloway recently spoke with Tom Feeney to promote Impact Wrestling on Destination America. Here are the highlights. Galloway on the Rising Group, and I quote, "I knew Mika before Impact Wrestling. We wrestled in developmental together. He is an awesome guy from an incredible heritage, and Eli I had never met before. He a passionate, confident guy. There are a couple of guys I'm proud to have by my side." Galloway on wanting to become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And I quote, "I got some short-term goals, but 100%, if you're not looking at the world title, then you shouldn't be in wrestling. I'm not there to make up the numbers. I'm there to eat them up." This is coming from eWrestlingNews.com. Summer Rae react to Raw heel turn, plus tonight's NXT matches and more news inside more news. Here are tonight's confirmed WWE NXT matches. Finn Balor vs. Ty Dillinger, CJ Parker vs. Hideo Itami, Rhino vs. Jesus De Leon, number one contenders match Bayley vs. Becky Lynch vs. Charlotte, NXT title match champion Kevin Owens vs. Alex Riley. WWE Diva Summer Rae posted the following to Twitter after turning on Damien Mizdow on Monday Raw from the Times Union Center in Albany, New York. "There's a reason I'm the co-star of Marine 4. I'm an amazing actress." This comes from eWrestling News. Steve Austin addresses rumors of issues with WWE on his podcast. For the past few weeks, there have been rumors of issues between Steve Austin and WWE. Last week, WWE sent a cease and desist letter to ProWrestlingTees.com regarding merchandise they sell for Austin and his official store on their website. Austin once again addressed those rumors on his podcast today. According to Austin, he understands where the WWE was coming and there is no issue between either side. He also mentioned that he is working on some exciting stuff but is unable to comment about it right now. This is coming from eWrestlingNews.com. WWE reportedly cut down on the catering budget. During last night's episode of WWE Raw, JBL said on commentary that he does not like catering anymore during Randy Orton's attack on Heath Slater in a backstage segment that was in catering. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer noted that the reason JBL said that line is because WWE has reportedly cut back on their catering budget. This is coming from eWrestlingNews.com. More details on Corey Graves' network show, Who Will Represent New Day at Extreme Rules. Who will represent the New Day at Extreme Rules? New Day will be comprised of Big E and Kofi Kingston when the team challenged Cesaro and Tyson Kidd for the WWE Tag Team titles at the Extreme Rules Kickoff show. More details on Corey Graves' network show. As noted, Corey Graves will be debuting a new WWE Network show called Cultural Shock, and the 10-minute show will feature Graves' recent trip to Marvel's headquarters. Graves also recently visited a Star Wars convention and filmed footage there for his show, and TBO.com noted Graves hosting the annual America Love Bacon Touring Festival in Tampa. This comes from WrestleZone.com. Excuse me. News on tonight's SmackDown tapings. Roman Reigns talk facing Big Show at Extreme Rules. React to Bo Dallas. Nikki Bella talk her legacy. News on tonight's SmackDown tapings. Tonight's WWE SmackDown taping will take place at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence, Rhode Island. Announced for the show is Ryback vs. Rusev. As noted, Daniel Bryan is still being advertised, but it's unlikely he will appear. If he does appear, he likely will not be wrestling due to health reasons. Nikki Bella talked her legacy. I'm here to make history, to leave a legacy, and I quote, I'm here to make history. To leave a legacy, talk about centuries down the road, to pave a path for women of the WWE. Nothing will stop me from doing that. I will build this division as your fearless diva champion. Dream and achieve. And this is coming from WrestleDome.com. Who are Bray Wyatt cryptic promos about? Update on Roman Reigns creative plan. Daniel Bryan WWE SmackDown status. Who are Bray Wyatt cryptic promos about? According to F4WOnline.com, Bray Wyatt is scheduled to feud with Ryback next, and the big guy is apparently who Wyatt's recent cryptic promos are about. Updates on Roman Reigns' plan. It's unknown how long the current Roman Reigns versus Big Show feud will last, but WWE has been discussing Roman Reigns versus Kane soon, so that might be Reigns' next feud after Big Show. Why, WWE? Why? Dang, man, what's wrong with y'all? Why you putting him? You mean to tell me you man went from winning the Royal Rumble, then going to WrestleMania, losing against Brock Lesnar, then you gonna feed him to Big Show and Kane? Let me go on before I rant. Oh my God. WWE says Daniel Bryan undergoing diagnostic testing to see if he can compete at Extreme Rules. Excuse me. The Raw announced team noted last night that the Bad News Bears vs. Daniel Bryan IC title match at Extreme Rules is in jeopardy due to Bryan's ongoing health issues. WWE.com has since posted the following update on Bryan and the IC title match at the pay-per-view. Daniel Bryan rode about 6 other superstars to capture his first Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match at WrestleMania. However, if the ever-popular Yes Man hoped to hold on to the title, he had to get past the superstar who lost the championship that day. Bad News Barrett. At Extreme Rules, Bryan is undergoing diagnostic testing to see if he can defend his title at Extreme Rules. This comes from WrestleZone.com. The Miz hint at taking time off on WWE app. NXT Diva appearing at the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic. Paige comment on her return. The Miz hint at taking time off on WWE app. As noted, WWE did not write The Miz off TV on Raw last night, but on the WWE app, it appeared as if The Miz will be taking some time off WWE TV to shoot Santa's Little Helper. After taking an RKO from Randy Orton on Raw last night, The Miz told Tom Phillips he is tired of being disrespected by his fellow WWE superstars. So he is taking his talent to Hollywood to film his next big movie. NXT Diva appearing at Arnold Classic. And this is coming from... I'm gonna skip this one. Paige comment on her return. Well, I'll be back very soon. So she sent out a Twitter. She tweeted her comment out on her return. And she tweeted at Naomi. Okay, I got gaming news for you PC nerds out there. WWE 2K15 coming to Windows PC this spring. John Cena comment. WWE.com has announced the following this spring. WWE 2K15, the latest edition of 2K Venerated series of WWE video games, will make its long-awaited debut on Windows PC. Grappling gamers can expect a world-class gaming experience from the PC version of WWE 2K15, which will mirror its PlayStation 4 and Xbox One counterpart. Worry that the PC version won't include an essential part of your favorite WWE video game. Don't fret, 2K took great care to ensure that the PC version of WWE 2K15 will include what made the console game so great, including the popular My Career and 2K Showcase mode. In addition to the full game itself, PC gamers who pick up their copy on day one can also expect immediate access to two versions of Sting and two of Hulk Hogan, each of whom will make a worthy opponent for WWE 2K15 cover superstar John Cena. It's been such a great honor to be the cover superstar over the past year for WWE 2K15, Cena said. After almost 15 years here in WWE, this is the first time I've been featured on the cover. The game has been a huge success and the WWE Universe seems to enjoy it. It's from WrestleZone.com. And last news article, more tough enough news. Will cast member be paid? Update on Miz WTV status. More tough enough news. Casting breakdown for the new W Tough Enough series are requesting Fitch, athletic, charismatic, competitor within the age range of 18 to 25. The breakdown for the series also no cast member will be paid $100 per day. Update on the Miz WTV status. The Miz will be doing the Marine 4 promo work in New York City today. Then he is off to Canada to begin filming Santa's Little Helper with WWE Diva Paige. It does not appear Miz was written off WWE TV on Raw last night, so it will be interesting to see if he remains on WWE TV each week while he shoots the film. Paige has already been replaced at Extreme Rules by Naomi. And this is coming from WrestleZone.com. Well, that better be it, guys. See you guys on the next one.